My name is Abdi Daisane, and it is with immense honor and excitement that I announce my candidacy for Minnesota House of Representatives for District 14A. Not that our boundaries really matter that much, but we are in District 14A right now. And District 14A includes part of St. Cloud, Wade Park, St. Joe, and Sinigasta. I am one of you, a neighbor, a father, a business owner, and I own a child care center. The most rewarding part of my business is seeing children grow into the people they're going to be. From infants to the first day of kindergarten, to seeing them graduate from my care and starting their middle school journey. It's an exciting change and growth. We all heard a similar experience living here in central Minnesota. Our community has been one with growing and changing over the years. A good example is growing diversity, and what is really beautiful about our changing demographics, it's not just a demographic. It is a powerful force that fuels our economy. Our district is home for these diverse people, and we face challenges that demand bold solutions and compassionate leadership. We cannot afford to stand idle while issues like education, healthcare, economic equity, and environment continue to affect the lives of our people, our families, friends, and neighbors. Tonight, my friends, I stand before you not just as a candidate, but as a listener, a learner, and a dedicated advocate for our community's needs. Our community needs leaders who believe in addressing the growing mental health crisis, promote active engagement with law enforcement to improve public safety, and leaders who believe investing in our schools and children's education is a good thing. The overall health of our economy is rooted in our workforce. That is people like you and me who gets up every day and go to work. You may work in production like a lot of our families are. You might work in education. You might work in healthcare or retail. You may be a lawyer or a plumber or a caregiver. Regardless of what you do for a living, you are constantly balancing time at work with time raising your children, caring for an elderly parent, or furthering your education. Removing the barriers to your successfully balancing your work life with the rest of your life helps you reach your goals. When the only way to keep a roof over your family's head is to work 3 jobs, we're not doing our job to address access to quality housing. When you cannot find adequate daycare for your children and unwillingly leave the workforce to care for them, we're not doing our job to ensuring safe and accessible childcare. When your children attend schools with crowded classrooms, we're not creating an environment where teachers can succeed and children can learn. Access to resources I needed to start my business has allowed my family to thrive. Not everyone has access to those resources, and not just the capital, but the time to pursue your dreams. When I started my childcare 7 years ago, I spent every evening and every weekend laying floors, painting walls, and cleaning. If I had to work a second job to pay basic needs like food, healthcare, and housing, I will never have had the opportunity to start a business that employs people today and contributes positively to our economy. Thank you. More opportunities to thrive. It's about access to basic service and shared needs. It's about commitment to your family and addressing the barriers you experience when working towards your goals. It's about access to our common future. Today, tonight, I invite you to join me in shaping our common future. I once again thank you for your time and for coming to our campaign kickoff tonight. It's not just the end of it, as many of the people who spoke here tonight said. It's the beginning. There is few things that I want you guys to remember. I am running as a DFLer for Minnesota House of Representatives for District 14A. For the first time in a while, we have a challenger seeking for DFL endorsement. Usually there will be similar faces showing up, running unopposed, and getting endorsement. This is different, and I made that different. I showed up and I said I'm running. Now we have another candidate also running. What that means is we are two candidates running to get to DFL endorsement. Now, 2024 is an election year. The whole year is an election year. It's crazy. There is a lot of party caucuses happening. There is presidential primary that we never had in Minnesota happening. We have a primary election that's going to happen in August, and then we have a November election, which is a general election that people are usually aware of. Now, it's very important for me and for my campaign to win the DFL endorsement, and there's two processes into that. I want you to write down this. Every one of you who is here and lives in St. Cloud, write it down. In February 27 is the Precinct Caucus event. It's going to happen in Tech High School at 6 p.m. Write it down. And I will say those in Somali in a little bit. I want you guys to remember that. After that night, again in March 16 at 9 a.m., there will be a convention in same place, Tech High School, that will endorse the candidate of the party's choice. If we are not there, we're not going to be the party choice. I want you guys to know that. So I want you guys to show up in numbers. If you support my campaign, I want you to be there, to become a delegate, and support to endorse me.